they're both impressive. They're both crazy impressive.
Hmm.
It's a toss up. It's apples and oranges.
Do you think Shanique Grant is beatable?
Yeah,
You do.
they're all beatable. There's no one that's not beatable, especially if they come in off.
Yeah, well, I mean, Shanique, I've never even seen her even remotely off. I mean, for me, I felt like she last year she was smaller. She was almost like take away the delts and the legs, and she's almost kind of. I've seen bigger figure girls, so because I'm a little bit sometimes I get a little bit confused between the delineation of the criteria for women's physique and figure. I feel like sometimes there's some of the bigger girls are actually in figure. What do you think?
Yeah, figures. I mean, and that's just the progression of figure right now. Figure's crazy now. Figure the line between figure and women's physique is very small. It's easily blurred.
Hmm.
I mean, if you go back to figure when Nicole Wilkins was winning,
Oh yeah.
that's a completely different um, look that they were rewarding back then. So yeah, I think women's figure has definitely gotten more muscular
Yeah.
and more conditioned.
I remember when I kind of got heat for saying Natalia Coelho because she was I think she won 4 or 5 pro shows as a figure, and I said that lady in 2017 I think she needs to move for physique, and they were saying but she's winning pro shows as a figure. I said but quads are too big, Do you ever have clients come to you and say which category? Do you ever advise them on what category to do if their physique starts developing in certain areas?
They'll ask for if I work with someone that's at the pro level, they usually know what they want to do.
Right.
They, they've usually been doing it long enough and they're pretty confident. Or if they start growing so much, I work with a lot of people that are women's physique pros that have moved to women's bodybuilding. Do you know who Jill Diorio is?
Yeah, incredible condition. Yeah, amazing.
I've worked with her since she was an amateur.
It's incredible.
And she competed in women's physique, and she won a pro show in women's physique. She won the Puerto Rico a few years ago, and she went to the Olympia. And Jill gets into incredible conditioning. That's not really. She gets a little bit grainy, and we don't even use. That's without a diuretic or thyroid or anything. I mean, she's just able to do that. And we moved her to women's bodybuilding instead of women's physique, and she won her women's bodybuilding pro debut. She won Chicago a couple years ago.